Hello and welcome. Today we're at the Westminster Mall in Westminster, California. This mall opened in 1974 with 4 anchors: Sears, Buffum's, The May Company, and Robinson's, which actually opened the year after. When I did my video for the Village at Orange Mall, I said in the video, what happens if they tear the mall altogether? Well, as of this recording, that mall is being torn down. And this mall has been on the decline for a while now, so I thought I'd check this out and make this my next video. And right from the get-go, you're already starting to see empty storefronts. A lot of the stores in the mall are mostly mom and pops. There's hardly any national chains left. Like, for example, you see there that used to be Icing by Claire's. And right over here, if you could kind of make out the signage, that used to be a Zales jewelry store. And as we look onto the directory, our current anchor stores are Macy's, Target, and JCPenney. The empty one used to be a Sears. Here we have Macy's, which originally opened as the May Company. In 1993, May Company and Robinson's merged to become Robinson's May. Then eventually in 2006, Macy's would buy out Robinson's May. Before then, there was already a Macy's in this mall, which is where Target currently sits. After the merger, they moved here. The mall is currently owned by the Washington Prime Group, and at one point was owned by Simon Malls, which is the same company that owns Brea Mall and the outlets of Orange here in the Orange County area. Let's continue our tour by going up to the second floor. As we're going up on the escalator, you get to see a wide view of the shops and that 70s architecture, and the carousel and both entrances to Macy's. Right there is a Sky Zone trampoline park. At one point it was an Old Navy. And of course, what mall isn't complete without the massage chairs? Right there you can tell that used to be a Spencer's Gifts. As we're walking towards the center core of this mall, you can tell this area is just massive, that they added that building in the middle with a few more shops. We're going to walk this way towards the JCPenney, and as you can see on your left, there aren't that many stores left. It's all empty, and there aren't that many national chains left. Yes, there is a Bath & Body Works, but that's always the last store to close in a mall. And as you can see on your left, there's still a Victoria's Secret here. However, who knows how long they have before they close. Once they close up shop, they have no choice but to go to South Coast Plaza, which is down the 405 from here. Fun fact about this mall, it was built on the site of what used to be the world's largest goldfish farm in the 1920s. Get one more look at that giant center core. And another thing you're going to find is a lot of broken escalators here. Right there used to be a Choose Fitness, which has now been closed. And here we have JCPenney. It originally opened as a Robinson's, but in 1993, the store closed due to the merger between May Company and Robinson's. Soon after, it was sold to JCPenney. I thought I'd go downstairs by going through JCPenney and down the escalator. I didn't want to make a video of me going through the store because there were still a lot of people and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't appreciate me filming them. This area of the mall feels very isolated. It's like something out of Dawn of the Dead. Right there you can tell there used to be a wet seal. It looks like they're closing up shop. We're going to go back through the center court again on the first floor, and you're going to see a few mom and pop shops, a lot of empty storefronts, and one national chain which is Shoe Palace over there. Judging by that stained glass above, I believe it used to be a Zumiez. It was like a skateboarding clothes shop. Oh, and I was right, it was a Zumiez. And of course, there's another broken escalator. And here we have Target. It was originally a Buffum's, but they closed in 1991. It would later become a Robinson's May home store, in which would get closed and torn down in 2002 in favor of a new Macy's store. In 2006, Macy's would move to where it currently sits at the old May Company building. The building was later sold to Target. Even though the doors look closed, the store is still open, and ironically, it's the most busiest part of the mall. Let's take a ride at the mall's only elevator here. And as we're looking through the glass elevator, you can see the shot of both Target entrances. Both levels are actually closed, but like I said, if you still want to access Target, you have to do it from the outside. And we're going on to the second floor again with the Bath and Body Works. That Cube store, I think, was a Charlotte Russe store. When was the last time anyone used a photo booth before? Right here used to be a Forever 21 store. And more empty storefronts. But hey, the GameStop's still here. I'm looking down here and it looks like they're setting up something for Halloween. I shot this in late September. Before we look at the food court, I want to check this out. Right here used to be Sears, which was an original anchor to the mall. It closed in 2018 and still remains vacant. Sears also owned Hallmark Development Company, which also helped develop this mall as well. As we're walking to the food court, this actually used to be Orange County's last Orange Julius. For a short while, it got replaced by a boba tea shop, but in this area, there's like way too many of them. And as you look at the food court, just like the mall itself, there's not that many national chains left, maybe except for that Genghis Khan Mongolian barbecue. As you walk over here, there is an area where you get to overlook the parking lot. And it looks like they're about to set up a pumpkin patch here since it is near Halloween. As you're looking at the JCPenney store, you're probably wondering, it looks just like the Macy's at the Puente Hills Mall. That's because both stores used to be Robinsons. It would make sense they would use the same style. You got a few empty food stalls here. There are rumors saying that in 2025, they are planning to redevelop the area. But what I think is they're just going to tear down everything but the Target and build apartments around it, just like everywhere else. They're actually doing that to the Village right now. Right down there is John's Incredible Pizza. It's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese. The only difference is the food there is all you can eat. And let's go down the other working escalator of the mall. And you can see a wide shot of that Halloween display and the entrances to both Sears, and I believe that used to be a DSW shoe warehouse. And the Johns again. This one is actually closed, but there's still one in Buena Park that still remains, that's still open. It feels sad walking down here because I remember when I was younger, I used to come to this mall and there used to be way more shops and way more people here. One thing I forgot to mention is they turned off the AC for the entire mall, so it does feel stuffy in here. I came here last during the summer and it was unbearable to walk by. And there's a kid there riding his e-scooter. Technically, he's not allowed to ride it in this mall, but then again, I'm not allowed to film in this mall, so go figure. Any millennial who grew up as a teen in the 2000s would recognize this as a Hollister store. When I was in high school, almost everyone wore Hollister or Abercrombie. And right here where the Last Chance store here used to be the Gap. I wonder if this piano mega store moved here from the Village at Orange. I know there used to be a piano store there, and also the store itself was an Express. We're going to come back the way we came in through the Macy's wing, and we're going to make a left towards the exit. Thank you for checking out my video for the Westminster Mall. It was a lot harder to do since this mall is a lot bigger than the Village at Orange. But like I said before, eventually all malls are going to be gone, so it's good to look back for nostalgia's sake. Thank you and have a good day.